I'm having trouble trying to sleep. I'm counting sheep but running out. My mouth is dry. My face is numb. To the point of delirium. On my own, here we go. Ba-na, 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 ba-na.
Coming with the rapid degradation of the ecosystem itself. And nothing we can do to stop it. It's how we cope with this thing. When we respond rationally
Or irrationally.
to speaking of the world and humility and create structures within our own communities, social sustainability.
Or will we continue to live in illusion?
And in a way, it's a matter of awakening ourselves to our new reality and responding to it.
coming. Change is coming. Something's coming. I don't know. It's not me. Anyways, oh, wait. We're supposed to be doing the show. It's Grift time. It's Grifted time. Yeah. Shing, shing. My money clouds are out. Oh, wait. No, that was dumb. Well, welcome back to another episode of the best worst show on the internet. I'll be your host. My name's Manuel Chavez III, or the Turd, depending on how you know me. And this is Griftcast IRL, that show where we beg for money unsuccessfully and still do the news. Although, we got some, there's going to be some updates and shit like that, probably. I don't know. I'm sure everybody has probably been watching the debates. Yes. Or did you watch Donald Trump on Tucker Carlson? I don't know. It seems like, looking at the numbers, the presidential debates kind of got overshadowed a little bit. Just a little bit, but, Trump's going to get arrested tomorrow, so it's not exactly going to be, I don't know, a big thing. I mean, maybe we should have watched the presidential debate in some way, because they're going to be trying to throw that fool in the jail. But hey, I guess we're just going to sit here on Twitter and look at news from our new favorite anime news source or whatever, because I feel like it just makes a lot more sense. If I'm going to be looking at news articles, I want to see big chi-chi anime girls with giant booties and stuff. Like, I mean, why wouldn't I want that? Like, I don't see why you wouldn't want that either. Who doesn't like big boobies? Who doesn't like big booties? I mean, if you say you don't like them, it'd be like, you like them, but you probably got some flat-ass wife around there or something. And I see you. I know what's going on or whatever. She's crazy as fuck. You gotta do everything to make sure she doesn't kill you. I get it. I get it. Yeah, I get it. So, yeah, it's grifting time. It's grifted time. No, Doc Rocks, we can't use grifty. I'm not grifty. That's a different guy. I'm just grift. Grift. Just grift. Griftfango. If I use grifty or whatever, I'm sure I'm going to piss people off. If you guys start just calling me grifty or whatever, I mean, that's going to be something. That'll be something different. That'll be something different. But no, we're not trying to cause any drama with internet fools or whatever. Nope. Ain't trying to fuck with that. Ain't doing that. Nope, sir. Nope. Negative. Well, maybe. I don't know. It's up to you guys or whatever. Depends on how far y'all want to go. You're going to back me up on this one or whatever. Whatever. So, wait, we're supposed to be talking about the news. Yeah, but before we talk about the news, I should be like, make sure you guys go follow us over on the Twitter at Griftcast IRL. Yep, that's us or whatever. We need more than followers. We need to bump those numbers up big time. How am I supposed to be grifting off big anime titties on Twitter unless I got the big follow numbers? I don't know. So, you know what? Y'all need to be getting into here and getting it done like that. Or Beerus is going to blast your ass with this big finger cannon thing or whatever and throw it back at you. You better watch out. Better get on that shit now. Oh, you don't have a Twitter account? Bullshit. You don't have a Twitter account? Just sign up for one or whatever and go follow me. Yeah, you may never use it or whatever, and it's going to be a dead follow, but still, we need to bump those numbers up, goddammit. Get on this shit. And as always, you can head over to griftcast.com and you can hit us on all of our links. You can find our donation buttons, the people that sponsor us. Although I still got to take that Coffee Brand Coffee link off of there, but whatever. You can hit the YouTubes, the Kicks, the Twitch, the Instagram. You can email us, join our email list, join our SMS list, get on that Discord server. Shit, dog, you can even send us donations and stuff like that. God damn, direct this shit? That's awesome. So yeah, you can do all of that. I'm sure the money is just going to be rolling in because we're doing all this hard work over here and stuff. I get it. But I guess today is a day for news or whatever. Is it a day for the news? It's a day for the news. So like, what's our first news story of the day? I don't know. We got headlines though, is the way that this works now, is like we pull up headlines and we got archived articles for your viewing pleasure. And here's the first article for today. Germany says that you could change your name and gender once a year. Wow. Damn, son, is that a real news headline? That can't be a real news headline. There's no way, dude. That's not real. In fact, it is actually real. It is actually real. As you can see, it's from DW.com in English. Politics, Germany. German cabinet approves law easing gender name changes. And that was like, what? Real. It's a real thing right there. The German government has approved a law of self-determination allowing for people to change their name and gender more easily. How awesome is that? You can just flip-flop anytime you want. You know, this year you're feeling like a lady. Next year I'm feeling like a guy. As long as you don't chop off your cash and prizes or your chi-chis, you can just be all fluid, which is, I guess, cool. Whatever. But yes, the proposed Self-Determination Act allows for changes to be made in a simple procedure at government registry offices. Yes, to protect minorities who've been discriminated for against a long time, we're going to allow them to change their names whenever they feel like it, once a year at least. Yes, yes. So, do you find that to be interesting or interesting? I find that to be very interesting as well. And honestly, me having to read headlines like this seems to be a whole hell of a lot better than whatever we've been doing in the past or whatever. You know, who doesn't want to see all them big old boobies, right? Who doesn't want to see all them big old hooties? Me or you? It's fine. Some of y'all girls be like, bitch, I see them big old hooties every day when I look in the mirror. That's good for you. It's good for you. It's good for you. So, what else do we got going on? I guess we should, Google Tucker Carlson posts in the last hour. That seems to be a pretty good way of starting this one out. 10 minutes ago, 2 hours ago, in the first 10 minutes of this interview, they amassed 20 million impressions. Wow. In the first 10 minutes of the interview between Donald Trump and Tucker Carlson, they got 200 million impressions, 100,000 likes, and 3,500 reposts, which is big, I guess. I mean, here's an entire video posted from Tucker Carlson. There it is right there, 46 minutes and 12 seconds. As we're looking at it right now here in the real time, it has 9.1 million views. 9.1 million views. Those are big views. That's the biggest kinds of views. So big of the views. Very big views. Yeah. Holy shit. That's a lot of motherfucking views. In all of the time that I've been on YouTube, I think I haven't even gotten nearly 5% of those views, which is a shitload.
Mr. President, thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
Why aren't you at the Fox News debate tonight in Milwaukee?
Well, a lot of people have been asking me that, and many people said you shouldn't do them, but you see the polls have come out, and I'm leading by 50 and 60 points.
50 and 60 points?
Some of them are at 1 and 0 and 2, and I'm saying, do I sit there for an hour or 2 hours, whatever it's going to be, and get harassed by people that shouldn't even be running for president? Should I be doing that? And a network that isn't particularly friendly to me, frankly. They were backing Ron DeSanctimonious like crazy, and now they've given up on him. I mean, it's a lost cause. It reminded me very much of 2016. In 2016, I went through the same stuff and had to fight them all the way, and then they became very friendly after I won, or just about when I was winning. But I just...
Hey, nobody here yet. We know that they don't send out the notifications. We don't need the FYI on that. It's been a normal thing that's happened for so long.
I just felt it would be more appropriate not to do the debate. I don't think it's right to do it. If you're leading by 50, 60, I have one problem leading by 70 points, and I'm saying, why am I doing it? And I'm going to have 8 people, 10 people, whoever made the debate, I don't know how many it is, but I'm going to have all these people screaming at me, shouting questions at me, all of which I love answering, I love doing, but it doesn't make sense to do them. So I've taken a pass, as you probably noticed.
Oh, I did. I'm grateful that you did.
I'm taking a pass. Wow, that's Donald Trump explaining to the people and Tucker Carlson why he took a pass on the debates, which I guess makes some sense, right? Like, does he really need to give all of those people time? No. And honestly, the only thing that he leaves himself open for if he goes onto the debate stage is giving those guys that are lesser than him in his view an opportunity to fuck with him. And I mean, you don't have to give anybody the opportunity to do anything, really. I mean, your choice is your choice, right? Some people don't give people opportunities. They call it racism or whatever. But at the end of the day, you ain't got to do nothing you want to do. And makes sense for them because literally they're getting lots of reposts, over 100,000, bunch of even over 10,000 quote tweets, over 409,000 likes, and already 26,000 bookmarks, which is quite a bit of motherfucking people, if you'd ask me. And I mean, honestly, maybe Donald Trump is living rent-free in every liberal's head for the last 8 years. Maybe it's the last 12 years now. Who really knows? All I know is that, damn, son, over the last couple of hours, everybody has been pointing out what the numbers are for this Tucker Carlson Donald Trump debate, but I don't think I've actually seen anybody throwing any numbers out about the rest of the shit. Like, how many people watched the freaking TV debate? I don't know. Probably definitely not 9.91 million or whatever. Probably not. Like, come on, let's be real though. Like, that Tucker Carlson video, not every one of those 90 million views watched that whole motherfucker. They watched like 2 minutes of that shit or whatever, and it still counts the views. Like, get out of here. Get out of here with that shit, okay? Get out of here with that crap. But whatever. I think ultimately there's a lot.
Well, a lot of people
There's a lot here to unpack.
have been asking me that.
When you say there are people on stage who shouldn't be running for president, who do you mean?
What really
happened to
hyped
Mike
it up?
Pence? He's out there attacking.
I know you
What is
watched it
that?
all,
Do
sewer
you
guy
think
Rob.
Epstein killed himself? Sincerely.
Did I watch
Do you
it?
think we're moving towards
No.
civil war?
I didn't fucking watch it. I'm just watching the
Good
clips.
to have
I
you
don't
at
give a fuck.
Bedminster. It's very nice.
I love it. You're saying they stole it from you last time. Why wouldn't
I was asleep.
they do the same this time?
Oh, well, they'll try.
I was asleep,
Mitch
motherfucker.
McConnell
Eating
is
chicken
trying to
and
get
shit. I
senators
wasn't
to
watching this
impeachment.
shit. I could give
Crooked
a
Joe
crap.
Biden is so bad. He's the worst president in the history of our country. I don't think he's going to make it to the gate, but, you never know.
It started with protests
don't
against
think
him,
he's
then
gonna-
it moved to impeachment twice.
I don't think he's gonna make it to the gate. Does that mean that he thinks that fucking Joe Biden's gonna die? What the fuck?
Right?
And now indictment. Are you worried that they're going to try and kill you? Why wouldn't they try and kill you? Honestly.
They're savage animals.
Trying to kill him?
They are people that are sick.
So do you think it's possible that there's open conflict?
I can say this. There's a level of passion that I've never seen. There's a level of hatred that I've never seen, and that's probably a bad combination.
Cool. Interestingly enough, nobody's really posting out lots of clips of it, it seems. And if they are posting out lots of clips, like, we're not seeing it. Right? We're not seeing it. Just look up the debate. Just put debate. Probably gonna need to put presidential debate, but if we put debate in, do we have any clips from the debate? Oh, here's one. Oh, fuck. Here we go. Found one. Let's see what we got here. So, did you guys watch the debate? Like, if you did, I don't know why you watched that shit. I don't know why you watched this fucking show either, man. But you know what? Thanks for being here anyway. Appreciate you.
You all signed a
Weirdo.
pledge to support the eventual Republican nominee. If former
Look at all of
President
them.
Trump is convicted in
Do you look up there and see all of these jackasses and see anybody presidential? Because I sure as shit don't. Not a single one of them. I mean, seriously, if you vote for Vivek Ramaswamy, I'm going to bitch slap you.
a court of law, would you still support
Metaphysically, of
him
course.
as your party's choice? Please raise your hand
Of
if
course. Star Fossil says, watch Crowder's coverage on Wendell. They just announced Rumble's number Aru Fox was live was number one. Oh, cool, Star Fossil. Appreciate that. At least updating us that particular thing. I didn't even watch it on Rumble or whatever because I just didn't. I figured the clip. All of these people just don't seem to be presidential material. I mean, we got Fat Boy, Chris Christie, we got Mike Pence, there's the Vivek Ramaswamy, that one Nikki Haley chick, and I don't even know who the rest of these fools are, which is, I don't know if that's good or bad or whatever, but like, the only one that even seems to even have a chance is Vivek Ramaswamy, and he's still somehow polling lower than Chris Christie, which is just like, I don't think this right here that we're about to watch is going to help it. Let's see.
You would.
President Trump, I believe, was the best president of the 21st century. It's a fact. And Chris Christie,
oh,
honest to God,
shit.
your claim that Donald
What's up,
Trump
Happy
is
Kill Me
motivated
First?
by vengeance and grievance would be a lot more credible if your entire campaign...
Oh, you're watching Crowder because it was a drinking game? Well, that sucks, man. I mean, I would have to drink just to be able to stand Crowder's show because that guy's so awful. I mean, probably like one of the most untalented people that got ahead on some of these platforms. I just don't understand how somebody that is so untalented got to be so popular. But then I remember, oh, right, it's because he's got a team. Got a team.
We're not based on
He's not trying to be the best, worst show.
Best
worst show.
People at home
That's me.
want to see a bunch of people.
It's
blindly
hard
bashing
to be this
Donald
bad.
Trump without an iota of vision for this country. They could just change the channel to MSNBC right now. But I'm not running for president of MSNBC. I'm running for president of the United States. We're skating on thin ice, and we cannot set a
this
precedent
guy's got.
where the party
He's
in
got
power
everything.
uses police force.
This guy's got everything, dude. He's so swarthy. Like I can literally see the grease coming off this dude's neck. He's so greasy. I mean, I don't know what it is about him. I just look at him and then I immediately know that this is a bad man. And I don't know why, you know? I'm not trying, it's not racism or whatever. I just look at him and I see pure, unadulterated evil that is so stanky that I've only ever seen it one other time. So, I don't know. You know, I don't know. You know, J.R. Riggs, maybe you're right. He's not white, so maybe he's not going to win. I don't know if the United States is progressive as the United Kingdom, because remember, the United Kingdom is a very similarly looking fellow in the Rishi Sunak character that they got running their shit. And I mean, just look how fucking great things are going right now on in the UK. They're doing so awesome. So awesome. No, they're not. So yeah.
To
like,
indict its political...
this guy, like, I don't know what it is about him, but it just like... I get the same kind of evil that you got when you saw Obama. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know why.
It is wrong.
Like, this is an act, like, to me, is what I see it. And I mean, even from watching his videos from him doing his commencement speech back when he was graduating high school a year before I did, that's the other weird thing that just looking at this here is that this guy is literally a year older than me. That's it. And he's running for president, and here I am just sitting on my best worst show on the internet, and I'm just like, you know, if this swarthy motherfucker could pull this shit off, I could definitely pull it off. The thing is like, do I really want to?
Just to end the weaponization of justice in this country.
30 seconds, Governor DeSantis.
You know, let me tell you
No, I'm
something.
sorry. 30 seconds, Governor
You
Christie.
make me laugh because
You make me laugh. No, Chris Christie, you make me laugh because every time I look at you, I think, man, I bet you I could make that motherfucker roll at least 5 times.
you sit here in an answer. You sit here in an answer right.
Hold on one second.
You sit here in an answer.
Uh-oh.
Go ahead.
Damn, fat boy. Shut up, Chris Christie. Nobody likes you. I don't even know how you have a higher percentage than this guy right here. But that shit don't even make sense. It don't make sense. Don't make sense. So, who really knows what's going to be happening? Yeah, I don't know. But we got to figure it out. All I know is that I got a call from the Republican Party of Nevada today. And, yeah, I guess I have to go to a meeting or something like that tomorrow because we need to do delegation shit again, which is going to be great, right? That's going to be great. So, in the middle of working, or it's like, I got to actually figure out if I'm going to be allowed to do that or not, because I don't know if you can work for the state and involve yourselves in political things or whatever, but technically not directly. So I don't know. It didn't say anything that I couldn't do that or whatever, but I have to look into that. But yeah, I did actually get a phone call today about that. There's on tomorrow night. Supposed to be voting for that shit, so we might have to go do that again. Yeah, we might have to go do that again. I don't know. Hey, dope. What I do know is that, wow, is that like the best that they had from this thing? Like, what else do they have? Fox debate stage?
Former President.
Let's see. Here's another clip. Is this a
You
different
all
clip?
signed a pledge to support the eventual Republican.
Nope, it's the same clip. Wow, this is literally the only clip that is even going out there. Oh my god. Oh geez. What's this? Yeah, I could actually see that literally the whole entire debate seems to just be boiled down to Vivek versus Christie Blood. Like, even searching through the algorithm, we're not finding any other clips that are worthy of anything, it seems. Like, everybody is just resharing the same a minute 30-second clip from Colin Rugg, and then the entire 46-minute interview from Trump. That's it. Which I find to be a little bit strange, if you ask me. Like, I figured there would have been more people clipping and posting stuff out. It's been about, hour or so, maybe 2 hours or so. But it doesn't seem like they're actually putting anything out there, dude, which is a little bit fucking ask me. It's a little bit weird if you ask me. Literally just the same video over and over and over again. Like 2 times in a row. Oh wow, we finally found a different video. Vivek Ramaswamy just obliterated Mike Pence. Did he obliterate him? Like, did he shoop-doo-wop him? Shoop-doo-wop! Shoot my laser!
You got people on this stage that won't even talk about issues like Social Security and Medicare. I mean, Vivek, you recently said a president can't do everything. Well, I got news for you, Vivek. I've been in the hallway. I've been in the West Wing. A president of the United States has to confront every crisis facing America. I will put our nation back on the path to growth and prosperity and restore fiscal responsibility, just as I did in Congress and as governor,
Mr. Vice President,
and when I was vice president.
But, yeah, I mean, hold on.
You were named earlier. I'm going to give Vivek first.
We'll get to both of them.
Yeah, this isn't that complicated, guys. Unlock American energy. Drill, frack, burn coal, embrace nuclear. Put people back to work by no longer paying them more to stay at home. Reform the U.S. Fed, stabilize the U.S. dollar, and go to war. The only war that I will declare as U.S. president will be the war on the federal administrative state that is the source of those toxic regulations acting like a wet blanket on the economy. So I'm not sure I exactly understood Mike Pence's comment, but I'll let you all parse that out. For me, it's pretty simple. That's something a U.S. president can do with focus, and I'll deliver on it.
Let me explain it to you. Vivek.
Let me explain it to you, Vivek. It don't work like that, baby. You gotta make weird handshakes with motherfucker and accept weird ass envelopes. Well, you ain't making it nowhere, Vivek. Okay, wow. I don't know. Did he really destroy him? I don't know if he obliterated him there, Benny Johnson. It kind of seems like he just like talked really loud and like was LARPing his ass off or whatever. Like he's gonna be able to do something, like the classic Army Indian guy trying to scam you out of something. Like that's all I ever get, dude. I don't know why, but I think my grandpa would even be out like, yeah, I'm not voting for that motherfucker. I'd vote for Obama before I voted for that son of a bitch. Grandpa was pretty racist. Chris Christie gets booed at GOP presidential debate. Do you support this? Well, yes, I support any time Chris Christie gets booed. You suck, Chris Christie. I don't like you. Do I know why I don't like you? No, I don't know why you don't like you. I just don't like you. So suck it. I don't like you either, Vivek. I don't know what it is about you. I don't know if it's your 5 o'clock shadow or the fact that everything you coming out of your mouth is a lie. I don't know. I don't know what it is all about. And then, have to kill me first. I don't know where the Pence's pet fly is. I guess he just didn't have one this time. And then, what's this? What a brutal way to end the debate. Like, how come I'm not seeing, speaking of Ron DeSantis, how come I'm not seeing any videos of Ron DeSantis? Like, what happened to DeSantis? Ron DeSantis. Is there any videos of Ron DeSantis? No, what? Nope. This right here?
Former President
This it?
We spent an hour talking about policy. Former President Trump is beating you by 30, 40 points in many polls. So it is a factor in the GOP primary. Governor Hutchinson, you did not raise your hand. DeSantis, we spent an hour talking about policy. Former President Trump is beating you by 30, 40.
Wow, they didn't even let him say. They just slammed his ass as president. What?
Major reason is because how this.
Oh, wow. Here's Ron DeSantis posting a clip of himself from the debate. The only video that we've been able to find of him actually talking.
Here's the thing. Why are we in this mess? Part of it, and a major reason, is because how this federal government handled COVID-19 by locking down this economy. It was a mistake. It should have never happened. And in Florida, we led the country out of lockdown. We kept our state free and open. And I can tell you this, as your president, I will never let the deep state bureaucrats lock you down. You don't take somebody like Fauci and coddle him. You bring Fauci in, you sit him down, and you say, Anthony, you are fired. Here's the thing. Why are we in this mess? Part of it.
Is he doing his best Donald Trump impression? The fact that he ended it with "you're fired" just kind of seals the whole deal that this dude was trying to be a mini Meep Trump and now is just failing. Like, his entire voice is quavering and wavering the entire time he's making his little comment here. And this is the video that he chose to post up because it's literally the best thing. I mean, you're still voting for Ronald DeSantis, eh? Well, I don't want to call you an idiot, but...
And a major reason is because how this federal government handled COVID-19 by locking down this economy. It was a mistake. It should have never happened.
And he's still doing the finger thing? The finger thing? Like, seriously, bro. Like, you're still running the Trump card. You're literally running the Trump card still, bro. Yeah, what's this? Oh. He's wearing makeup. Cool. Wearing the makeup. What's this? Oh, here's him again. The only person posting anything about Ron DeSantis again is Ron DeSantis.
So, as president, would you support sending U.S. Special Forces over the border into Mexico to take out fentanyl labs, to take out drug cartel operations? Would you support that kind of American military?
Yeah, he's doing Crispin Glover from Back to the Future.
And I will do it on day one. Here's the thing. The cartels are killing tens of thousands of our fellow citizens. You want to talk about a country in decline? You have the cartels controlling a lot of part of your southern border. We have to reestablish the rule of law, and we have to defend our people.
The President of the United States has got to use all available powers as Commander-in-Chief to protect our country and to protect the people. So when they're coming across, yes, we're going to use lethal force. Yes, we reserve the right to operate. How many more tens of thousands are we going to let to die? I am sick. I've met angel moms throughout this country. I met a lady in Texas named Tracy, and her son took one Percocet that was laced with fentanyl, immediately died. That is happening all across this country because of the poison that they are bringing in. So as president, would I use force? Would I treat them as foreign terrorist organizations? You're darn right I would.
You know, Vice President Pence.
Yeah, let's fucking invade Mexico, bitches, and fight the cartels, because we could totally win that shit. Jesus Christ. Wow. Maybe he's grown on me a little bit or whatever. Our country's in decline.
It's a choice. We need to
Wow, this is literally, it feels like another Donald
send
Trump
Joe Biden back to his basement and reverse American decline. And it starts with understanding we must reverse Bidenomics so that middle-class families have a chance to succeed again. We cannot succeed as
Yeah, he would send him to Gitmo where he knows very well. Yeah, dude, remember when we ran Gitmo Life, dude? Remember Gitmo Life?
the country. If you are working hard and you can't afford groceries, a car, or a new home while Hunter Biden can make hundreds of thousands of dollars on lousy paintings, that is wrong. We also cannot succeed when the Congress spends trillions and trillions of dollars. Those rich men north of Richmond have put us in this situation. And finally, we need to lower your gas prices. We're going to open up all energy production. We will be energy dominant again in this country.
Yeah, cool. Cool, Ron DeSantimonious. Well, at least we have some folks that are doing some goodness, I guess. I mean, where do we go from there, from here on this one? I mean, I don't really know. To be perfectly frank, I don't know who won the debate. Do you guys know who won the debate? Was it Vivek Ramaswamy or Ramaswamy? Was it Mike Pence? Was it Chris Christie? Was it Ron DeSantis? I don't know. I don't think any of them won the debate. If from what I just looked at, I would probably have to say Vivek run the debate. But clearly, that's all fucking wrong. Donald Trump won the debate, and he wasn't even fucking there. I think that's what the real point here is to say he didn't even win the debate. He didn't even show up to the debate, and he won. Yeah, Trump won the debate, and he wasn't even there, dog. I mean, he was there. Literally, Ron DeSantis, frickin' Vivek Ramaswamy, like half of the dudes on the stage literally were just spouting off Trump's talking points in their own words. Except for Ron DeSantis, he was just doing Trump. He was just doing his best Trump impression, which she's been doing for the last, I don't know, like since he's been up there, dude. So I don't know. I don't know. A lot of people seem to have liked Vivek, and I mean, maybe he won himself a vice presidential seat at most. I mean, you know, if Donald Trump ends up not in jail tomorrow and able to actually, I don't know, continue as president or his vying for the presidency, I definitely see him putting Vivek Ramaswamy in as the VP above Ron DeSantis for obvious and clear reasons, mainly because Ron already stabbed him in the back. And then at the same time, like, it's basically the same move that they pulled the last time, right? That's how we got Mike Pence in the first place, and he obviously is going to be getting a second chance. So it seems like Trump won. Trump won that, followed by Vivek, and then, you know, in last place was probably Mike Pence, followed by Chris Christie, and then all the other people that I didn't even give a shit about because I don't even know their names. Although, like, there's 8 pictures of I put 8 pictures of people up there, but I don't know. I don't know. A little bit more says Vivek doesn't deserve Scott. Kanye would be a better BP. No, he fucking wouldn't, dude. Kanye be hanging out with fucking literal Nazis and shit. Literal Nazis. But whatever, dude. That makes it pretty good, I guess. That's good. Hopefully, we figure this one out. I mean, as far as I know, this is basically it for the debates. I mean, we could sit here and watch each and every single one of them and shit, but I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that, dog. I don't want to do that, dog. That sounds whack as fuck. That sounds whack as hell. I don't want to have to whack his ass with the boat paddle, but I will. A lot of people miss the old Kanye. I miss the old Kanye too when he wasn't a raging psychopath or whatever. But then again, nobody wants to hear those stories. So, let's see. What other news do we have today? Rudy Giuliani and Sidney Powell have surrendered. No! Oh, really? They surrendered? Damn, that sucks, man. Don't you just love them anime babes? I love them anime titties. So let's see. Oh, wow. CNN Politics one. CNN? You're giving me CNN link? But whatever. We have to use the approved news sources from the overlords or we're going to get the hose again. Former Trump lawyer Rudy Giuliani and Sidney Powell have both surrendered in the election subversion case and gotten their pictures taken. All right. Yeah. I mean, how many times are they going to try to arrest this fuck? That's the big question. How many fucking times are they going to try to arrest this? Let's see. Rudy. Let's see if you can see his actual. I fucking spell his fucking name wrong. Oh, here we go. There's Rudy Giuliani's mugshot. So yes, Rudy Giuliani surrendered today. Look at that. He looks very hunched over and angry. Got the same basic haircut that I got going on. Nice. We also have Sidney Powell, dude. Freaking Sidney freaking Powell. Sidney Powell, look at that. The Dominion girl herself. The Kraken lady herself is now, I guess, arrested. I mean, it's not like they're staying in jail or anything like that. And then good old Jenna Ellis also getting her mugshot. She seems excited to be taking that photograph. Although I'd have to be like, Jenna, you couldn't give us like a smidge of cleavage. You couldn't give us like a little tiny butt crack, not even like a little bit. We know you got the jugs, girl. What the fuck, man? Seriously? Yeah, all you had to do is stand up a little bit. Just saying, it's a missed fucking opportunity, girl. You missed a solid opportunity here, okay? Whatever. And then obviously Hillary Clinton is excited about all of this stuff because all of her enemies are finally getting put away by her political tyranny. Sounds great. I'm still surprised she hasn't announced that she's running for president. I guess they don't really want her, I don't know, call that like, as it, I don't know if you can really ruin anything. Situation, but it does seem that is going to be the big news for tomorrow. What tomorrow is Wednesday? Is that it? Is tomorrow Wednesday? Yo, today is Wednesday. So tomorrow is Thursday, which means we only got basically tomorrow and Friday for Donald Trump to be turning himself in, just like Rudy Giuliani and the rest of these folks have turned themselves in. So I feel like it's going to be interesting, but we're all kind of already expecting it. So he'll probably show up on Friday. Like, got Friday by 10 a.m. I don't really see him doing this tomorrow, but you know what? I've been wrong before, right? I've been wrong before. I don't know if this is actually going to be happening or whatever, but who really knows? Who really knows? In other more important news, leftist law firms have been sued over racial discrimination against white lawyers. Yes, that is correct. Racial discrimination is a thing that allegedly happens, and according to the Wall Street Journal, activists behind the Supreme Court affirmative action cases are now suing law firms. Eggblum's organization accused firms of offering fellowships for diverse candidates for racial discrimination against straight white men. That discrimination. It ain't good whether it's coming from black people or white people. You shouldn't just discriminate or whatever, or have discriminating policies. But yes, the conservative activist who engineered the lawsuit behind the Supreme Court's June decision to end the race-conscious affirmative action in college admissions on Tuesday sued 2 law firms that offer fellowships for diverse candidates. That's right. So the same badass that made sure that everybody gets an equal opportunity at college again, and not those unequal opportunities that were getting put around there because, a person's skin color or something or else like that. I thought we already had fixed that, but then they unfixed it, and then they had to go back and refix it through a decision. Well, that same guy is now going after law firms and other individuals that are still basically partaking in these types of situations. And it's very interesting because those lawsuits are targeted at some international law firms like Perkins Coie and Morrison Foster, but you probably didn't really hear about the second one. You should, however, be actually very aware of Perkins Coie, because Perkins Coie is one of those law firms that's basically only been doing fellowships for diverse candidates, meaning that if you're white, you not apply because you ain't going to give it to you. But yeah, they had diversity, equity, and inclusion programs that they were still utilizing even after the decision by the Supreme Court. And now they're actually getting sued for it. And it's looking pretty good. Yeah. Yeah. Perkins Coie. Who's law? Isn't that right? Right. Ex Perkins Coie partner Mark Elias testifies about the what? Campaign work? Clinton emails? Using GPS? Any of that's ringing a bell? Any of that ringing a bell to you? Probably not. But it should be ringing a bell to you. Yeah, this is from way back when. Elias testified Perkins Coie's billing practices and his flat fee arrangement with the Clinton campaign as a part of the prosecution effort to tie suspects' work promoting alleged ties between then candidate Donald Trump and the Russia. Remember? You remember? Way back when, Perkins Coie? They were all up in that Hillary Clinton 2016 campaign garbage when they were making shit up about Trump. You don't remember that shit? Now they're getting sued for their DEI shit, and they're about to get their pants down big time. So I figured that would just be an interesting one to bring up. I mean, I don't know. I just wanted to look at big titty anime girls and talk about the news. You probably don't remember. Oh, now you do remember. I told you. In other news, economic data in Europe just went from bad to worse. Oh no! What do you mean bad to worse? What do you mean bad to worse, anime girl? Oh. But yes, what's that? If COVID, the pandemic's months are excluded, the latest numbers point to the lowest reading since April of 2013. The Eurozone and the region 20 nations that share the same company grew by 0.3% in the second quarter, having grown 0.1% in the first quarter. Analysts polled by Revinity suggests that the European Central Bank will most likely leave rates unchanged, with the main rate currently at 3.75%. Oh, wait a minute. What does that mean? Yes. There are issues happening in the Europe. Those guys that use the euro, that funny money that us Americans don't really totally understand or even try to utilize. Well, what they're basically saying is that there is no growth going on in UK, and they've basically been stagnant in the same kind of way the United States has been stagnant. And the UK is the same people that are about to get ready, allegedly, to start doing lockdowns and stuff again because they're sort of having some kind of, I don't know, COVID thing going on over there that's leading everybody to believe that stuff's still going to start happening over here again. Well, if the economic data is showing that it's just bad to worse, that means that it's going to get even worse if they decide to pull a lockdown, because the very marginal growth that they've had in the first 2 quarters of the year will get completely and entirely blown out because it got blown out the last time it happened. And them having this kind of issue in their economy definitely flood its way over to here in the United States. So at least keep that understanding out there. Keep that understanding out there because probably going to need to be aware of it. In other more important news, Democrats have blanketed Milwaukee with dark Brandon memes. Dark Brandon memes? Fucking, I thought that the dark Brandon memes were played the fuck out. I thought they were played out. Oh, apparently not. Democrats blanket Milwaukee with pro-Biden messages ahead of the GOP primary. And wow, the Biden campaign is once again rolling out billboards with the good old dark Brandon meme. Yeah, dark Brandon. That's right. Okay, cool. So we're going to see it? Oh, there he goes. Get on board, folks. We're lowering prescription drug costs. Joe Biden with the red eyes. Get real, Drake. I'm bringing Roe back. Wow. Who's doing the ads for Joe Biden's party? Like, if it was any, like, it's literally, it's got this whole Joker vibe going on with it, right? And then they got the red eyes, which, I mean, I don't think that they know what that means. I don't think that they know what it means. But yes, the DNC mobile billboard shuffle through slides of all 8 candidates on Wednesday night with the mega 2024 cheat sheet that outlines the Democrats' extreme positions, and then they're even putting out all these dark Brandon memes, which is just, I mean, I'm not even mad. That's actually fucking great, dude. Yeah. Get real, Jack. We're gonna kill babies. I'm bringing Roe back. Jump in, loser. Like, Jesus Christ, Joe Biden. Can we not kill babies? Like, that's like always been my thing. Like, they're little babies. Like, if you don't want it, like, adopt it out or something. Like, shit. I don't know. Have you tried not fucking? That's the question. Have you tried keeping your legs closed? You know? God damn. Have a little bit of self-fucking control or some shit. Have some self-fucking control. Here's another one for you. Tornado Cash founders charged with laundering more than $1 billion, including laundering millions of dollars for none other than North Korea. That's right. Tornado Cash, not sure if you've ever heard of it, but it's a very widely known Russian cryptocurrency mixer that, well, just kind of got shit fucked. The 2 founders of Tornado Cash literally just got charged with laundering more than $1 billion in criminal proceeds to a number of different individuals, which even include none other than North Korea. Who even knew that North Korea had fucking bitcoins? I didn't. Like, goddamn. Seriously? That's crazy. North Korea's mixing bitcoins? That shit's nuts. But yes, in an unsealed indictment, Roman Storm and Roman Smemonov have both been accused of sanctions violations and laundering money through Tornado Cash, and they were both arrested Wednesday in Washington State. Or, I'm sorry, Storm was arrested in Washington State, but Semenov still remains at large. Oh boy. So that means that all of you guys that are using Tornado Cash to launder your illicit funds, you might want to stop using that. And if you've used it within the last month or two, you're probably fucked. You might as well just start running now. Just saying. You ain't got much time left, motherfucker. You ain't got much time yet. Yeah. Two founders. I mean, that's crazy, dude. Like, they're accusing these guys of laundering money for the Lazarus Group, which is a North Korean backed state hacking group. And they even are saying they conspired to commit money laundering, conspiracy to commit sanctions violations, and the conspiracy to operate an unlicensed money transmitting business. And yeah, they're probably going to get shit fucked over this whole entire situation, but I mean, I thought it was just crazy that I had actually seen somebody got arrested in association with the Tumblr system, because I used to hear these dumb fuckers try to tell me that, yeah, nothing bad's ever going to happen to them. They're just mixing the coins. And I'm just like, bitch, you can believe whatever you want. That doesn't mean that it's going to be true. Damn about you. Damn about you. Ever. Oh boy, don't you guys just love the anime news? Yeah, it just really makes the headlines much better. Fauci declares that all unvaccinated citizens must be locked down this winter. What the fuck? That can't be real. I thought we were rid of fucking Fauci. I thought we were rid of him. It's a fake news article. Wow, even the anime news gets fucked sometimes. Here we are, looking at the people's voice from none other than Sean L. Tabidi, a.k.a. Dimitri Baxter, the News Punch fake news guy. What was he saying? Fauci declares that all unvaccinated citizens must be locked down this winter, and it's even fact-checked. 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 But yeah, it's actually not fact-checked. I guess we're not even going to look any farther into that one, just because bullshit. Whatever. What's this? Teenagers have been convicted for hacking Grand Theft Auto developers and Uber. That's right, a teenager did that shit. Fucking teenagers hacked into Uber and Grand Theft Auto. Same time, but a kid named Ariane Kurjit and an unidentified 17-year-old teenager were convicted of several computer-related crimes, including serious misuse, blackmail, and fraud against the chip developer NVIDIA. But yes, they were charged with hacking into Uber, GTA developer Rockstar Games, and financial technology firm Revolut, and they were also accused of hacking, fraud, and blackmail against NVIDIA, and the pair are believed to be part of the Lapsus hacker group, a group that has been behind many attacks in the last 2 years, including taking on the Brazilian health ministry website, stealing credentials for more than 700,000 employees of NVIDIA, and posting the source code for Samsung smartphones just because they wanted to. And they also were the same people that leaked a whole bunch of images and clips from Grand Theft Auto 6 online that got swiftly taken down off of the internet because, can't be doing that shit. And, that's the thing here is they keep on saying that hacking is difficult and shit, but then I find 18 and 17-year-old dipshits are capable of doing all this hacking stuff, and then I look at you and you think that I can't do all that stuff too, and I simply just don't? Man, people are fucking weird sometimes. Bitch, I'm so fucking good. I'm so fucking good, you'll never know it was me. Motherfucker. Whatever. Kids are crazy hackers and shit, but that's fine. Jordan Peterson is forced to undergo re-education to retain his license. What? No way, dude. Jordan Peterson, that weird fucking guy? But yes, Jordan B. Peterson will be forced to undergo re-education from Ontario College of Psychologists to retain his medical license because complaints against him were not made by people who had direct or even secondary contact with him or his clients. Yet that doesn't seem to matter because they are still going to send him in for the government re-education classes so that he is more in line with the beliefs of the evil overlords of the Illuminati from Canada, otherwise known as the Maple Illuminati. Anyways, psychologist and former University of Toronto professor Jordan B. Peterson was ordered by the College of Ontario psychologist to undergo his re-education program over his social media posts that upheld free speech and speak out against gender ideology and medical mistreatment of minors in the service to the lie that humans can change their sex, even though you cannot change your sex because it is a genetic thing. And as far as I've seen, there is no way to genetically alter yourself to make you from a male to a female. And until there is, you will never be able to do that. Sorry, those are simply the medical facts. Feelings do not exist, and your thoughts don't matter to me. He received a great deal of support for his quest to not undergo re-education to retain his license. Hundreds rallied on his behalf, and Conservative Party leader Pierre Poilievre also backed Peterson against the authoritarian overreach of the Ontario College of Psychologists, who took the word of some people who they claimed they were harmed by simply seeing Peterson's remarks online as proof of harm. Yes, because remember, feelings don't exist, right? And you can't hurt somebody with words. If somebody is hurt with words, that means that it's something with inside of them that they dislike about themselves, right? That they're having a problem with. Doesn't matter. So, I don't really know what's going to happen to this particular guy, but I mean, it seems like it's pretty fucking crazy, perfectly frank. Like, I didn't ever think that I would be hearing about a college forcing a guy to undergo re-education. But yes, it's actually going to happen now. And he says, I stand by what I've said and done, and I wish them luck in their continued persecution. They're going to need it. I tweeted and otherwise expressed my opposition to trans surgery butchery, Justin Trudeau's and his minions, and the lying climate apocalypse mongers. All that's looking pretty good for my end. If you can't express such opinions in Canada, I will let the world know. He also says that I will video record all further hearings and mandatory re-education training courses and broadcast them unedited on YouTube for the world to see. I swear it by all that is holy. At CP Ontario. Which is possibly the best move that he could do is, I've basically pioneered that situation when you've decided to take on the man. The only thing that you can do is live stream yourself doing it, which is why we were able to defeat lawyers that get paid way bigger money than us with relative ease. Is because they just never simply have dealt with an animal such as this. And I think that Jordan B. Peterson is probably going to have to utilize this in some kind of way. Because he's already got 1 million views on that particular post right there. But at the same time, should they be able to do this, send you to re-education because you don't fall in line with their expert opinion? Yeah, I don't think so. I don't think so at all. But this is the world that we live in now. It ain't ever going to change, dog. It ain't ever going to change. Yeah. It's never going to change. We're going to change. Oh, wait, we already actually saw that one. I just like the big old chase. Oh, pick it up over here. What do you got? Somebody just dropped some new Discord. What is this? Multiple law enforcement are on the scene for a mass shooting at a biker bar with numerous injuries and fatalities. Trabuco Canyon, California. Authorities are currently on the scene of a deadly mass shooting at the Cook's Quarter at Biker Bar in Trabuco Canyon, California. At least 10 people have been shot, with 3 people confirmed dead, along with the shooter suspect. There are traces of blood inside the bar. Multiple authorities, including police cruisers and ambulances, are on the scene, and it is all still developing. God damn. God damn. God damn. It's an update post we made before you even heard anything. It was a retired cop. The fact that you said let the story with a biker bar, I don't add it was a retired cop that was a shooter in a domestic dispute with his wife is not the same, but blah, blah, blah. Oh, wow. That. Among the deceased individuals, one was identified as a retired law enforcement officer. As involving a retired officer and his wife, in addition to the fatalities. Damn, so some like ex-cop like trying to murk his wife or some shit like that. They got shot the fuck up by a bunch of other bikers in the bar. That's crazy. Wow, what's this? Final speaking time totals for the first presidential primary debate. Well, looks like Mike Pence ended up getting the most speaking time, followed by Vivek Ramaswamy. And then Chris Christie somehow got 11 minutes and 37 seconds. Ron DeSantis only got 10 minutes and 1 second. Nikki Haley, 8 minutes. Tim Scott, 7 minutes. Doug Burgum, 7 minutes. And Asha Hutchinson, 7 minutes. So, yeah. I think basically we're kind of seeing that nobody really gave too much fuck. It says 3 fatalities, J-Rig. 3. But I guess that's it, dude. Like, I don't know. I think probably.
All right, everybody, check in.
The only other big piece of information today that I've seen that I guess that we could talk about safely would have been this Peorsian guy, right? Let's see if we can actually. But yeah, J.R. Riggs is actually sharing this stuff earlier today, but Pirgozin, yes, our hero Pirgozin deeply committed to war himself to war. War means death, and he eventually, well, he died. Who knows? Died. Yeah. Piroshkin. Yeah. Piroshkin.
War Diary Day 545 of Russia's war against Ukraine update. Yevgeny Prigozhin is dead. He was in a plane. It crashed in Russia.
Oh, really?
I'm afraid to say I predicted this. I predicted that if I was Yevgeny Prigozhin, he's the leader of the failed mutiny against Vladimir Putin, which happened earlier this summer, that if I was him, I wouldn't go near a window. I wouldn't.
Yeah, I wouldn't go near a window. So yes, the mercenary group Wagner's chief died in a plane crash after he allegedly attempted to organize a mutiny against Putin earlier this year, even though it didn't end up seeming like it was a, fucking mutiny. These two dudes are like talking to each other and shit like that. But now they're saying that Putin murdered him. Yeah, okay. Cool. Oh yeah, I'm thinking plane crash. Yeah. I guess this is a picture of the scene from where it actually crashed. I don't know if that's a real picture or not, but they did say that they had a video crashing into the ground. No word on if the plane was shot down, if there was explosives on it, if there was some crazy malfunction. All I can say, though, is that the way that it's fucking falling to the ground, it's basically lost all momentum, right? Like, normally, just to put it out there, like, a plane stays in the air because of the thrust vector. The thrust is helping it defeat, giving it buoyancy over the air, right? So, like a plane, any plane, really, if you turn off the engines, like the plane's still going to carry forward momentum, not going to just fall out of the sky in this particular manner. And if you look at how this plane is falling, it's literally like free falling, like it's going down, straight down. And generally speaking, that only would mean that there would have had to have been some kind of catastrophic failure in one or two of the systems that were important. We're talking like they have no engines and shit, and then all of a sudden something is happening to their control surfaces to the point where they cannot control them, and then they fall into a tailspin. And that's what you're seeing kind of like here right now. Like, the plane, it's literally flapping through the air, falling straight down, which is nearly impossible to do if the plane still is carrying forward momentum. So, I don't know, man. I don't know, Dan. Yeah. I don't know. If I would be with Mr. Blacksmith here, it kind of seems like it was like some kind of anti-aircraft missile, because whatever caused this caused enough inertial force to not only stop the forward inertia of the plane, it completely threw it off balance into like a tailspin at the same time. So some kind of explosion of some kind would have had to have rocked this thing and put it into that situation. But the eerie thing here is that you can see there's like a bunch of white smoke and shit coming off of it. Maybe it's just fire. Yeah, it definitely looks like they didn't have any control of any of the control surfaces whatsoever. But they also had no engine, so they're basically fucked, right? Like, that's basically where you're at with it. No way they're out of that shit. No way they're getting at it.
Пиздец, это беспилотник. Сбили, бабахнуло в 2 раза.
See how it's falling right there? Oh, this is an even better one. Look at how it's falling down.
Пиздец, это беспилотник.
Look at how it's falling down. Goes down, and then it flips up. Literally, no forward inertia. Completely in free fall. How does that happen? Right? Even most planes that lose their engines or even have a fire on them of some kind don't fall straight the fuck down. Like, that shit just doesn't happen. I don't think that happened. No, I didn't hear anything about that. Like fake news. Sounds like fake news. So yeah, I think that was pretty much it for today. We had a couple of different news stories. We see what's going on in the Donald Trump debate section. And I mean, just at the end of the day, we got to be like, what are we doing? What are we watching? What are we seeing? What the hell's happening? I don't know. Weird, dude. There's a lot of weirdness. A lot of weirdness happening in all of this. I mean, I don't really keep up on the whole war in Ukraine shits because I ain't trying to be in PSYOP City my entire life. But with the way the debates went, as opposed to this whole Donald Trump thing, I feel like we were at least right that, you know, more people were going to watch the other thing. And it only goes to show that things are not in a good place for the American people, are they? No, they're not. Well, I guess tomorrow's probably the big day that we're going to finally get that Donald Trump arrest mugshot. And then I guess we'll have to see what else is happening. So I appreciate y'all coming on through here for another episode of the Griftcast IRL, best show on the internet. Best worst show on the internet. Excuse me. If you like what we do here, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe, share it with your friends. Also, check us out over on Griftcast.com. You can make donations, follow us on all of our platforms, and be a really cool person. If not, that's still cool too. Either way, much love to y'all, and I hope you guys have a good day. Thanks for joining us, and be well with each other. Bye-bye now. See you later. Boyo.